Hello, everyone, and welcome again to the American Paranormal Association. The membership committee and I have decided that we would make some of these videos in order to help you through the features. To this video, we're going to cover forums and blogs. Forums are set up in a three-step format, and the way it works is you have a file, which we call a group, and then inside the group, you have forums, and then inside the forums, you have posts. So a a uh, a group would be, let's just use the membership. The group would be a file folder, and you see this here. Inside the file folder will be what we call forums, and then inside those is where you would make your post. You would click new topic, and it'll bring up a box, and it'll be, your standard text editor type box, and then you would make your post. So those are pretty simple. You can use these tabs here in order to pull up the index of forums, which brings up your groups, what we call groups, which are the file folders. And if there's something interesting inside of one of the folders, then and then you see the actual forums come out, and then inside the forums you will find posts. So that's the three steps of the forums. But you can always come back to the home page, which actually gives you kind of an overview of the last few posts that happen, and you can see the last 10 posts that were made there, and then it gives you just a breakdown of all the groups and forums that are in there, and then these would be the recent topics or discussions within those forums. Subscriptions would be the post that you subscribe to, because you can subscribe, and all that is it'll save your topic in your subscriptions. Now you can also see that on your dashboard by clicking the speedometer. We covered the dashboard in a previous video. And then by clicking subscriptions. So your dashboard, like we said before, is it's a useful tool. So and then you can see your subscriptions here. So that's forums. Depending upon your membership level, you won't be able to actually create groups unless you are a web member or above. As a free member, you will be able to participate in the forum discussions, but you won't be able to create them. So let's go on to blogs, and basically the same principle here. It's not a three-step situation, but you're still going to have your landing page, and this will give you a rundown of the top 10 or so blog posts, recently added blog posts, and the ones that have the most activity or responses to them. You can do all blogs. I apologize for the speed here. I'm uploading training videos as we speak as well. So you can see here that all the blogs that have been posted. And then on down the line. Each one of these does exactly what they say there. Now, to create a blog, you're going to go to my blog, and if you haven't set up your blog yet, you're going to come up to a page that has you actually describe your blog. So when you click create a blog, it's going to bring you to a page where it actually wants you, it's kind of like naming your diary. So you can give your blog a title, and in my case, I put these are simply the rantings of a madman. So that it's going to ask you to describe your blog, title it, and then describe it. And once you have done that, then you can click add a post. And I'll cover this when we come back to it, but there's also an option for polls. So, and I'll show you that as well. So on here you've got the title, and the text is those are required along with the category. If your category isn't there, then use default. In some of the membership levels, you can actually create categories, but in the standard, you cannot. So as a free member, you cannot create categories, but as I believe it's web member and above, you can create a category if it's not listed there. You can insert an image, and then you can determine who can view this post, who can rate it, and who can comment on it. So a lot of built-in security here. So anyway, you can go to polls, and as a web member or above, or it's either web member or associate member and above, you can, certain membership levels, you will be able to actually add a poll to your blog, or you can add a poll at any time through those membership levels. But this, where your blog is, this actually will allow you to see your profile. This is basically your dashboard section here. So you can add a blog, you can add a poll. Some of these functions you will not have access to as a free member, so you may not see as many options here. So, and then you can see your profile from there. Now on the blogs, it's important, everything you do here, whether it be a forum post, a blog post, polls, ads, whatever it is that you do on this website, it is very important that you add the tags, because tags are what is going to allow people to come to the website. They're going to be able to type in a search query here, or on the page where if they click search, they can it'll bring them to a search page, and there are many options to choose from as far as searching specific things. But if everything you do is tagged, it just makes it so much simpler for visitors to the website to find what it is they're looking for. So we do have a Google site search, which Google obviously scans the website for, categories, tags, keywords in your posts, and they can check that way. Keyword, same thing, only it's through our database and not pulled from Google. And they can find people on the website either by username or member ID number. So you are given, if you go to your profile, you are given an ID number. So you can give people that ID number, and it will, let's see if I do a search on member ID on number 2, we'll find out what the query is on that. And there it is. It's me. So if you know the member ID, you can give people your member ID, and they can search. So it's just easier to give them the URL, which is basically your username at the end of the site's URL. So, and there you go. So we've covered forums, we've covered blogs, and we've covered search for the APA. Check out the next videos. We're going to cover clubs, groups, photos and videos, as well as the member bar down here at the bottom, so make sure you check those out.